Interceptor. In a remote defense base, the last remaining officer is fighting the battle of her life against terrorists targeting the United States with stolen nuclear weapons. This action movie, recently released on Netflix, has a story that sounds interesting, but because of the way it's captured on the screen, we found it to be exaggerated, weak, with difficult to believe and some even ridiculous parts. Among the ridiculous parts of this production, the unnecessary scenes where Chris Hemsworth appears as a salesman of an electronics store stand out. His role seemed to be that of a dummy or something like that, and these don't add any value to the production, but on the contrary, detract credibility to it as they go against the supposedly dramatic, serious tone of the story. Obviously, they added these comic relief scenes to show his support for his wife and to the film. There are many others, yes, many, that we could mention, but we don't want to give out any spoilers in case you have not seen the film. Of course, there is, in its own way, a good dose of action, but for us it does not help, and it's not enough to make this production a good film. Production elements such as cinematography, set designs and costumes are decent and some even average, and are far from being spectacular. The special effects are really average and some are even bad, especially those concerning the impacts of the bullets where you can see the low technical level used. As for the performances of the entire cast, we found them to be average, including that of the main actress, although it should be noted that her fight scenes are good and the choreography is decent. The training she received to make them worked, and that's worth mentioning. We got the impression that this production was made with a minimum budget, made for television rather than for cinema, or that it's one of those considered a B-movie made for video. So, this production seemed to us average and even bad in its entirety, since it leaves much to be desired and it's only worth watching if you have nothing better to do or watch. That's why we give it 2 stars out of 5. We don't give it 1 star because at least it's not so bad or lousy and we watched it until the end. Until next time.